That's perfect. Thank you. No, the thing is that you forget that I do know what I'm doing. And it's perfect. It gives you like 3 inches above your head. Don't move it.
You didn't see it before. After you put your chubby hands on it, moving it around.
Oh, my chubby hands? Okay.
Same way you like all of this.
You don't like my chubby hands. You ain't never spoke of it nicely. I speak about you nicely. Alright, guys. We apologize for not getting up a tank talk to you.
Well, this is always in front, so we can adjust the levels if we need to. You are not a functioning alcoholic, I can tell you that.
I'm not an alcoholic at all.
Still out.
Just set it down. We apologize for not getting a chance to talk up. Oh, no, we're doing the podcast. We apologize for not getting up. It's just going to cause an argument sooner.
You want some water? You want to flush your system? All right. I'm just saying.
I had a few drinks. I'm good. Come on.
Smells like you are a few drinks. This is tight. This is going to end up getting pulled out.
What is?
This cord.
Because it's underneath my seat. Just get your headphones on. We can start. It's fine now.
God, you smell.
This is a man that's trying to clown that anytime he goes out with his friends and he's had a couple of drinks. Because I don't need any of the audio of that.
Okay.
Yeah. He comes
like
after drinking all of his brown liquor and then kissing on me.
Yeah, that's expected of me.
Oh, so Angel can't have a drink after she's been working all weekend?
Hey.
Okay. I remember that.
Damn lush.
I'm a lush. So we got behind, obviously. We weren't able to record. We're only going to get to record one tonight, but hopefully we'll get back on top of it, record 4 in advance. But you, please, give us some topics. We greatly appreciate it, you loud old sip. Is your level good in your head?
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, that looks good on there, too. All right, so we're going to get this started. People have been asking us about parenting, so that's what we're going to do today. All right? What?
The smell coming from you is hilarious.
The smell? What does it smell like?
You smell like a wino. Go ahead. It's funny. I wish you could smell it.
I had a peach Bellini and
you keep using H words.
I had a peach Bellini and I also had a Moscow Mule. Those are my ish right now. Yeah, that gin does me right.
She makes it sound like a glass of peach, but
only had, yep.
Let
me not even talk about it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
No, it was regular serving size. It was multiple. Anyways, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to... Nope, let's try that again. I was about to say that Chick Angel TV. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Is This Going to Cause an Argument? My name is Angel Lakita Moore Tanksley, and beside me is my very irritable host. Tell them who you are.
I'm Marcus. Big Marcus. Tank. In the house.
Oh, you dropped the AKAs. What made you do that?
They may come back halfway through the thing. You never know. They got a mind of their own.
Do they? Yeah. I'm glad somebody has a mind.
AKA them eyes.
Them eyes? When did you become that?
Somebody called me that one day.
No. Thank you guys. First of all, thank you guys for your comments and for making this more of a conversation instead of us just talking, because we talk to each other all day. That's why it's called Is This Going to Cause an Argument?
Go ahead. Do your thing.
Where are you going?
See, didn't nobody have to even know about all that. But
they will in the visual. Yeah.
That's all right in the visual. I'm right here. Right there you go.
But you have to understand that I have to edit.
Oh my God. Then edit it.
Such a dick. You're a dick. Okay.
I want your eyes to find me a little quicker than what they do.
They're right there. So yes, let me thank you guys so much for commenting and making this a conversation between, just not between us, but between you all, because we talk enough. So we're glad that we're able to talk to you guys. So thank you for the comments. We read every single one of them. And we hope we're giving you all something that's entertaining and that you enjoy listening to. So thank you so very much. So if there are any topics that you all want us to discuss, please leave them in the comments below. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can use the hashtag ITGTCAA, or you can tweet me at Angel the Actress, or you can leave something for me on Instagram, which is also at Angel the Actress. And Marcus periscopes every now and again. I don't know, when's the last time you periscoped, Marcus?
Saturday.
He periscoped on Saturday. And he is Big Marcus at 2782 on Periscope. So you can hit him up on there. I'm on Periscope as well. With That Chick Angel. As well as on Facebook, which is That Chick Angel TV, and then Snapchat. I started Snapchatting, y'all. It's such a confusing thing, but I've been doing it, so hopefully you all have been seeing it. And I do believe that is That Chick Angel, all one word.
I absolutely refuse to start any more social media things.
I think he will end up starting more. Well, you know what? The reason why I do think he'll start more is because Marcus is starting to move more into his entrepreneurial self, and that is now a part of the business world. So as much as you hate it, because it's not that I enjoy it, I do like connecting with people, but sometimes it becomes more of a burden than
when it's a necessity. I do it.
Yeah, and I think you're about to see the necessity happen.
Oh, see, I've been doing research. I don't know nobody else doing it. I don't see how it would help, but that's a whole nother conversation.
What you mean you don't see anybody else doing it?
It's a whole different subject. Go ahead. Not Snapchat in general, I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mean social media in general too.
Yeah, go ahead. We getting off subject.
It's okay. They enjoy us talking, don't y'all? Thank y'all.
You think people enjoy you talking? No.
They enjoy us talking, is what I say.
Well, I ain't talking. You are.
Is this going to cause an argument? You see why it does? Because my husband can be rude. So one of the things that you all, I said it. They know. They didn't heard you.
So what are the things? Just go.
I am. Quit looking at me all silly. This man, I just got back in town from Seattle, okay? I've been working, speaking, empowering women, and he wants to look at me as if...
You ain't in Seattle right now.
Right, and I'm working now on our show, so stop. Stop looking at me crazy. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, son. So, we've been asked to tackle the topic of parenting. Since we are parents, we've been parents for almost 7 years. I like how you do the loud exhale into the mic. We've been asked to tackle the topic of parenting. We've talked about it a little bit before, but I guess we can get a little more in depth with how we parent and look at more specific instances. Because before we just talked about kind of styles of parenting and what styles we have, but I think we can tackle some specific issues as far as in how we would handle them. So for those of you all who this is the first time you've tuned in to us, whether it be on SoundCloud or iTunes, in which you can follow this podcast, or if this is your first time being on That Chick Angel TV on YouTube, we have 3 sons. The oldest is 6.5. His name is Marcus. He was named after his father. And then the younger are 1-year-old twins, Kai and Sai. Sai being the oldest of the twins. So we are raising 3 brown boys in the United States. So that already puts us in a very specific
category.
Of the things that we have to bring up in our parenting.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're boys as well makes it very specific, regardless of race, of the things that we have to tackle. So first, something we touched on before, but we'll just jump into it again.
The reason I'm so quiet right now because I didn't know what we was about to talk about until just now.
I said that we were going to tackle parenting. You said, ain't we talked about that before?
Yeah, but I still had no idea how you was going to go about doing it. Go ahead.
Just flow with me.
I'm flowing with you.
Thank you.
I know they wondering why he talking. I just wanted to fill him in.
Okay.
Dang, I can't work with you in this condition.
In this condition. Okay, so Marcus, explain to them what you feel like your parenting style is. Are you the disciplinary, the authoritarian person, the I'm your best friend? What are you?
Yeah, I'm definitely not the best friend. You can make friends at school. I'm the disciplinary father. I do have fun with them, but yeah, I'm just here to make sure you set straight.
You set straight. What do you mean by set straight?
Meaning you make good decisions. I'm gonna let you learn your lessons like everybody else, but I'm also guide you.
Okay.
I know a lot of parents. I don't know a lot of parents, but I have seen parents that try to be their child's friend, and most times it don't work out too well. Like you see, I ain't gonna say most times. How can I word that? You can see the level of respect that a child loses, or not loses. The level of respect
is different
in relation to someone who's treating their child as if they're their child and not their friend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think either one of us do the we are your friend type of parenting. We definitely set up a hierarchy, and I feel like our children know. Well, I don't know about the twins. I think they still think they run things.
Damn domestic terror.
Yeah. But when it comes to me raising my sons, I feel like I am still definitely the nurturer, but I am not too much of a babyer. Like sometimes I have my moments because I feel like my kids are so cute, and sometimes they have really sweet moments where I just want to love on them. But I do feel like I am also a disciplinary person in this. I'm with them more than Marcus is in general because I'm at home working and he's out of the house. But I also feel like I'm
out of the house working.
Yeah.
He's out of the house.
He's gone. He's gone. I don't know what the hell he's doing, but he's gone. Yeah. He's out of the house working. I also feel like I am a teacher to an extent. I feel like I wish I was a little more of a teacher. I feel like I could improve my parenting in that sense. Is that his teachers, when I speak of his teachers, I'm referring to little Marcus. They are his primary teachers. They're teaching him all the stuff that he knows right now. And I feel like there are certain social lessons that I have been able to teach him as far as in social etiquette and things that he should and shouldn't say to people, that it hasn't quite clicked to him all the way. But I feel like I'm constantly reminding him of things. Like recently he told me my stomach was still fat. And I was just like, that's not nice to say to someone. He was like, but you shouldn't have. I was getting just ice cream because the ice cream from McDonald's is a very low calorie count if you don't eat the cone. So I was like, can I have some ice cream in a cup? Because it was hot on
You didn't tell
Friday.
Me this story.
I told you.
You told me what he said, but you didn't tell me why he said
like,
it.
He was like, Mama, your stomach is still fat. And I was just like, Marcus, that's rude. He was like, but you got to eat things that's not gonna make your stomach fat. And like I try to, and now I have fallen off a little bit of a bandwagon with Weight Watchers because I've been so busy. But I actually go get weighed in tomorrow, and I know I haven't gone too far off the bandwagon. So I try to be cognizant of what I'm eating. So it was just like, and this is the thing, he'll say that to anybody. It's not just to his mother. It's the honesty
of a child.
So I try to teach him those type of social etiquette things. Not that he has to feel like he has to worry about what society says, but he should know how his words might make someone else feel when that's not what he's trying to do. So I feel like I'm a teacher, I'm a disciplinarian, and I am the nurturer out of the two of us.
And also being a teacher, I think it's important that I think it's important that parents do teach their children outside of what they're learning in school.
Absolutely.
Because it's so many things that, just because they hear it in school don't mean it's right. And it's things that we correct him on all the time. It's like, oh, well, the teacher says this, teacher says that. Well, the teacher's not right on that case or in this case, or this is how things actually are.
Or that's not the principle that we're trying to teach. Right. You know what I'm saying?
So I want all my kids to grow up with that thing of, okay, this may be what they are teaching in school, or this is what they go by, but reality may be something different, or
what you're being fed might not be the total story.
Right.
Because in the school curriculum, they don't teach everything, obviously, and they also teach at a slant. So it's like sometimes you need to see the full picture in order for you to be able to get a true understanding of the world and knowledge in itself. So, like I said, I feel like I could increase the teaching aspect of my parenting style, what do you feel like as a parent that you could potentially improve on?
I I'm a phenomenal father. I don't even know.
I can tell you if you need help. I can tell you what you can improve on.
As far as Marcus, I guess. Well, I say spend more time with him, but I feel like I spend quite a bit, but I guess in that aspect, because anything that I do, I try to include him on outside of just stuff in the house. But like when I'm outside, like those same goals that I was taught, like doing stuff around the house.
See, I
Raising
feel like
a young
I have
man.
to send him outside to help you. I feel like I'm constantly go outside to see if your daddy needs help.
That does happen sometimes, but a lot of times I'm like, come out here and help me and do this. Come out here and help me and do that. But if I'm in a rush and I need to hurry up and get it done, which lately that's what it's been, yeah, I'm not gonna do the whole, all right, come on, let's do it. I just gotta go get this done. I ain't got time to.
We've had a what is it? Tit for tat. Tit for tat. I was like tisk. That doesn't sound right. Tit for tat. About my husband Marcus is one of little Marcus's track coaches, and my husband complains about being the track coach all the time because it takes up his Monday and Wednesday evenings in which he would typically go work out, and then during the track season it also takes up most of his Saturdays because we have the meets on Saturdays, but it's only for 2.5 months, so it's not like the whole year that this is happening. And I keep encouraging my husband to do it because I'm like, this is bonding with your son. And Marcus's perspective is that
Yeah, I don't see him, like, it's his second year running. I'm dealing with
third.
Oh, I'm sorry, his third year of running, my second year of coaching it. And I don't see him. Like, he's one of the kids that know what to do. So I'm dealing with him and like 36, 37, close to 40 other kids. So I see him when we first get to practice, and then next thing you know, all right, let's go when we're going home. The whole practice is like, I don't deal with him. In the meets, I coach him just like I coach everybody else. So it's not like, I don't feel like it's that one-on-one bonding. It's like, oh, you're one of the kids. Like,
and what I keep trying to tell my husband, and what I feel like my girlfriends reaffirmed here recently because the conversation got open to them being around, is that even though you're not getting that one-on-one time, these memories, these moments are going to be huge to him because he can see this is not just lip service. This is not just daddy likes cars, so he got me a car and we're playing with it. This is daddy sacrificing his own time to do something with me that I love.
yeah, and I get that.
And well, I feel like prior to that, it was
No, I would love to just do the practices. I don't like doing the meets all say. Let me do one of the other. Let me either do the meets or the practice, but all of it all together, because that's like the other coach, one of the other coaches, that's what he does. That's all he does is coach. He's a professional coach. So he's all about it. He's Nike'd up head to toe every single day. And he's like, hey, we gonna wear this, wear that. Look, I'm gonna wear these cheap ass shorts I got at Target, and that's what I'm gonna rock out. Like, this is not my life right here. Like,
and the thing is that, like, the first season, I was the one I was on the field a lot of times. I was helping, I was volunteering as far as in the meets and at practices. And then when I got pregnant, it wasn't really conducive for me. And then now that the twins are here, it's really not conducive for me to help because they're such a handful. But I was telling Marcus the other day, I don't know how me and Marcus got into this conversation, but I said something about, you could just ask one of your coaches. And he was like, well, I only have 2 coaches. And I was like, who are your coaches? He was like, well, there's Coach Marcus. And I said, who's Coach Marcus? He was like, it's my daddy. And I just feel like even though they're not spending time with each other, like, there's something about knowing that your parent is there. Because I had a busy parent who was raising us on our own, and then your parents, like you always complain about, didn't make it to nothing you did.
Yeah, they can't make the first of anything. They was there. Then after that, it's like, all right, when it's over, walk home.
Right. So I feel like these are going to be moments that he remembers, and that when he's talking to his friends, he'll be like, yeah, so when my daddy was coaching me in track, a lot of parents don't have, not parents, a lot of kids don't have that type of support not because their parents suck. Sometimes their parents might, but it's just that it's not a possibility for their parents. So for me, I just know how much more this is going to mean to little Marcus later down the line that he might not even realize now, and you'll be happy with it, even though
Yeah, I know.
So,
but it's still very time consuming.
It is, but it's a moment in time. This time goes by, and you'll be back to being free, doing whatever. But that is something that I wish for you, that that didn't even bother you anymore. That it's just like, nope, this is the time.
No, I don't really think about it until I see the things that I need to or I would be doing on the Saturday. Like right now, this is gonna sound real like old manish of me, but right now it's like springtime and everything. So this grass is growing. We like to throw events at the house. We like to host things. Backyard looks. It looks like it's torn shit. It is nothing but weeds back there growing. I'm like, this is the prime time to get in the backyard, get it up to par. So when summer comes, we start throwing these events. She ain't embarrassed about nothing that happens at the house.
I am embarrassed about
not embarrassed by the backyard, and it looks like crap. And it was like, I can't get to that unless I do it on Sunday, which that's my entire weekend gone now. And it's like, I was looking at it today, like, all right, next Sunday I'm gonna have to come out here and do this grass.
But I just throw stuff in the front yard because we have gardeners for the front yard. That's where I had the Easter egg hunt. I'm willing to compromise.
Damn barbecue in the front yard.
Yeah, but I'm embarrassed by the fence, and we haven't fixed that. And
ain't nobody even over by the fence. We got a whole patio section back here we got a gazebos in the back,
a horror
film. Whole setting area in the back. Why would somebody be in the damn driveway? Ain't nobody gonna go over there. Ain't nowhere to sit, right?
You're right.
But it'd be times where it's like, oh, I'm gonna have the girls over. I walk in the backyard, people are stepping over her dog's shit that's on the concrete, and it's like, if I had time to get back there and clean things up, I wouldn't mind. But
okay, no. So back to parenting.
Parenting you. I got 4 kids.
Whatever. Look, that's exactly how I feel.
You should.
I got 4 boys that I'm
young at heart.
But you're old in face. So
we going there?
Look, what you gonna say? I'm old in body?
Nah, but that would have been a good one. And write that down for next time.
Whatever. He ain't got no pen and paper. So, when it comes to parenting, so we've got, like I said, 3 boys. Obviously, there is the big thing that I feel like every parent begins to worry about is when your child gets to that age of puberty and sex. So right now, little Marcus feels more comfortable talking with me when it comes to his private area. I'm not sure. He just talks to me more, even though he does run his mouth to his daddy. But when it comes to his private area, he will have a conversation with me if he's having any problems before he has one with his dad. Obviously, that'll change more than likely when he becomes a teenager and it gets uncomfortable just having that type of conversation with his mother. But what do you think will be your approach when it comes to when you feel comfortable that you should have a conversation with Marcus about sex, and what you feel like you're going to teach him when it comes to that?
Well, it's just honesty, first and foremost. Is one of those things where I'll let him know early on that if and when he does have questions, he can always come to me. I'm not going to force it on him and make it uncomfortable for him, but I am going to keep a close eye on him to make sure he ain't trying to seek knowledge elsewhere. Hopefully he'll feel more comfortable coming to me than a teacher or something like that.
So what age do you think that'll be where you're going to be like, hey, if you ever have questions about sex or, anything dealing with your manhood, you can talk to me? What age do you feel like you're going to make that known to him that he can just come to you about that?
Early teens.
Like 12 or 13?
12, 13, that area. Mm-hmm. When you in class and you have those involuntary erections and everything, it happens. You at school.
Sorry about that, guys. You all didn't experience the time lapse, but we did. My other camera went dead. I'm still waiting for my new camera to come in to replace the one that was lost and stolen. So we're gonna pick it up. Ah, crap.
Don't touch me. Let's just go.
Look here, move your hand because you don't know what you're doing.
Shut up.
So yeah, in my family, it was never a really healthy relationship when it came to sex. And I definitely want to change that for my sons because I want them to have a healthy as possible relationship with sex, with their body, with the female body. I honestly believe that my son Marcus is a heterosexual, so I will always refer to him as dating girls, and I want him to have
he's definitely hetero.
Yeah. As far as in what his natural tendencies are, he loves him some girls. So
Yeah,
I want
he
him to
has a
have.
type.
Yeah, he does. He has a very strong type. I want him to have a healthy relationship with women and with women in their bodies, and understanding that the first purpose is not so much to be at his beck and call, but
Yeah,
like,
and that was something that I talk. It came natural for me. I don't know if because I had a mom and a sister, but I always, respected women. Even when I was, a bachelor, I was always respectful. I always dated respectful women. Wasn't going for that easy grab and go.
and you like a challenge too, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want for little Marcus to have a relationship with me that he, obviously, I think it might be foolish of me to think that he's just going to be completely okay with talking to me about sex or any issues he's having in that area. But I do feel like he should be able to feel okay that if his back was up against the wall, that he could have an open and honest conversation with me. Like, I don't want him to think that I'm going to embarrass him or judge him based on his decisions. But like we've said before, me and Marcus are both Christians. Neither one of us waited until marriage before having sex, but I do believe in that principle. I just think it's an unrealistic one in today's day and age. But if that was something that little Marcus came up to me and said he wanted to give a go at abstaining until he got married, I would tell him it's unrealistic but possible. And if you actually want to make this happen, you cannot have close female friends. You can't really have conversations with females, because once you're a teenager, your hormones are so crazy that arousal might not have anything to do with anything that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could just be she said hello and it was so sweet that was enough. That was enough for you. That like your mind is there. So
that's I feel like we stuck sticking on this for a long time.
That's okay.
All right. I was gonna move on to the next thing.
Oh, excuse me, sir.
Let's get it done.
It is. We are. I'm paying attention to the time. So if this is where the conversation went, this is where the conversation went.
Go ahead.
Don't tell me go ahead and then interrupt me.
Go ahead.
I swear to you that there are days that I just want to slap him with my open hand. Just slap him so disrespectfully. So disrespectfully. So what do you feel like, what is the conversation that you feel like you'll have a hard time with when dealing with little Marcus that is just like, I'm not sure? Because we've already had to deal with the death conversation, and for a 6-year-old, he handles it very well. Yeah,
I mean, sex and death. What other difficult conversations would there be outside of that?
I mean, there's racism.
We've talked about racism. That's nothing.
There's also failing at something that you want to be really good at, and it's a little different now. He's 6 years old now, so you can make a failure better with ice cream at 6.
No, but I've explained to him, like, when we doing stuff, how you have to try hard and he's running track, so he meets failure all the time.
I get that, but he's 6. That's different than him being 13. But for me,
those conversations, you ask me, conversations are not difficult. It's just a fact of getting him to understand. Mm-hmm. And he's usually a pretty understanding kid.
The one that I am, like, worried about ever having to have with him is heartbreak. And I don't know if you've ever experienced heartbreak, but I have. In the way my son is like me, I'm sure he will. And I don't know how to deal with that because he's such a sweet person, and I feel like he'll always be a sweet person, and he's very thoughtful when he feels like he's hurt someone's feelings. He actually genuinely wants to apologize. He writes us letters apologizing to us and tells us how much he loves us. So the thought of someone breaking his heart and trying to teach him that time heals all things, because that's the thing that had to get me through a lot of stuff, is the more time goes by, the easier it will be to deal with the situation, to the point that it will be.
And with me, it's like same as him falling the skin, and then he's like, he'll be alright. If it happens, it happens, and he'll be fine.
Have you ever experienced heartbreak?
Probably not.
I don't think so. You have no idea. It's not no skin your knee. It's way
skin
worse.
Your knee. It's a wound and it'll heal.
It's way worse. It's like a gunshot.
All right.
But
does it kill you?
But if you had a gunshot, you think it is. If the gunshot is close
Well,
enough.
if you wake up the next morning, you still living, then you alright.
Look here.
If you don't kill yourself, you alright.
Anyway, that's the conversation that I would have a hard time with. Well, look here. We have already taken up all the time. And so majority of this topic was basically introducing the topic of sex to our son. But I think that's still a good topic to talk about because I feel like it's important. Parents, I hate this man sometimes. Love him, but hate him at the same time. Not only that, one of our twins is awake and it's already 11 something at night. Why are they awake crying? I have no idea.
It's routine. They wake up once crying. We let them cry. They go back to sleep.
Ridiculous. Anyways, if you all have any questions for us, please use the hashtag ITGTCAA. Excuse me. You never say the hashtag. What's the hashtag?
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't even try to.
The hashtag is ITGTCAA.
The acronym of it is going to cause an argument.
And you can
write it down and put a hashtag in front of it.
You can use it on Twitter, which is at Angel the Actress. You can use it on Facebook, which is That Chick Angel TV, or you can use it on the YouTube channel where this video is being posted, which is That Chick Angel TV. Leave it in the comments below this video. So please, if you have topic suggestions, let us know in the comments below. We're going to try to stay on top of this. We apologize again for missing last Wednesday. We just got too bogged down with our schedules, but we'll try to get some in the can so we can keep these posted on a regular basis. So you guys, we enjoy this time that we get to spend with you all. We hope you enjoy it as well. And we will see you all next Wednesday. All right?
Y'all have a good one.
Bye.
Why you always wait?
Because I'm about to talk to them. I'm sorry. I don't remember. I was about to actually.
The camera's about to shut off, so I'm going to go ahead and rush this along because I know Angel's going to keep talking. She gets a little talkative when she's been
being a host where you're supposed to talk.
But you get long-winded.
Anyway, leave us a topic suggestions, y'all. I have a couple of more in my back pocket, but we want to know what y'all want to hear us to talk about. Because we can have random conversations. I can tell you that right now. We're not going to get too political because it's just we both pay attention to politics, but I don't know if that's a conversation. I don't know. There might be pieces of politics we might be willing to discuss. But let us know in the comments below what you want us to talk about. Don't he look cute? He's shaved up and looks all nice.
Y'all tune in next time. Y'all have a good one.
Watch Tank Talks.
And let me know if you got any questions, comments, suggestions.
Yeah, you willing to talk.
I'm here to help. See how short that was?